Guys, you know, this is tough for these residents as their homes destroyed and they're told they qualify for federal relief dollars. Just to give you an idea of how much money we're talking about, with just 2 relief programs, the state is expected to have $350 million to help residents impacted by Hurricane Matthew. So far, the state admits only to $10.5 million has been given out to those who need it. For those waiting for the remaining relief funds, they want to know what's the holdup.
All we can do is wait now.
It's been a long waiting game for Lehman Capps and his family. After 40 years of living in this Wayne County home, it's basically just a shell after Hurricane Matthew destroyed it. So that's where the water was. So the water obviously was in the home then.
Yep. It went all the way behind my building, yep.
When the water finally receded, the family filed insurance claims, registered with FEMA, and waited for the money needed to make repairs. Nearly 2 years later, and they're still waiting.
And we stripped everything out.
Okay.
And then I had it dried out and treated. It cost me, I spent $6,500 because I thought I was going to rebuild.
Yeah.
So that was money thrown away.
Government and county officials told Capps that if he wanted to repair his home, he would have to raise the entire structure 2 feet above the flood line. A project he says would cost hundreds of thousands of dollars.
We didn't want to give it up, but we're going to have to push it down because I can't repair it.
Demolishing the family home will cost about $25,000. In August of 2017, this letter shows Capps was approved to receive federal funds to cover it.
I don't know why the governor told me.
But so far, he hasn't received a dime. And until the house is torn down, he is required to continue to pay for homeowners insurance, flood insurance, and county taxes on a property that he can't live in.
If they got the money, why not send it to us, right?
According to Mike Sprayberry with the North Carolina Department of Emergency Management, it's not that easy.
We know that good folks in Wayne County are waiting.
The department says there are about 3,000 applications statewide for what's called the Hazard Mitigation Grant Program. The state approved about 800 of those, and 84 of those are in Wayne County. That will likely mean nearly $9 million in federal funds awarded to homeowners in that area.
You can never get relief to a disaster survivor fast enough. We know that. I would just tell them that stay patient just a little while longer.
All we can do is wait now.
For dozens of homeowners like Capps, who say they're desperate for those grants to come through, waiting is their only option.
I'd like to see the money dispersed so people can get back to normal. You know, the people living in the motels and whatever, with other families, they need to get back home.
Now, hopefully a light at the end of the tunnel. The state telling us the money Capps has been waiting for, along with the other displaced residents, will start being distributed by the end of June. We will, of course, stay on top of this to make sure that happens. But a tough situation as this waiting game continues.